People have forgotten how powerful they are. They've forgotten the dignity of being human.
Welcome to the Ministry of Not Forgetting. Today we announce our first subject, Marianne Faithfull.
There's only one Marianne. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anna Fenn and you're watching The Fan Carpet. We're here at the Barbican for the preview of Broken English, the film celebrating the life and times of Marianne Faithfull. Is there any special memory that you would like to share that you remember her most by, or do you feel like the film speaks for itself tonight?
Well, I think it's a really great tribute to her. I'm really happy that this film exists, and it really kind of brings out her natural character. And for me, writing a song with her in her flat in Paris was like a highlight of my career, really. It was such an amazing moment, and yeah, I'm just really glad that we can honour her art and who she was as a woman tonight.
I worked with Bob Marley. I did a lot of Bob Marley's work, and in the same vein, Bob was only one Bob, and there was only ever one Marianne. There'll ever only be one Marianne Faithfull. So realistically, that's why the album itself has become so iconic, and the shot I did of her as well. You know, there was that one moment where we just basically, and I caught that moment, and really sums her up in that way.
In the photograph that's the poster for the film was a very special moment. It was in my studio, which was in Mason's Yard near Piccadilly, and Marianne was just she was a divine subject. And as I say, she was a dear friend at the time, and so it was always working with her was always very special.
Marianne Faithfull was always there when I was a kid, in the background as I was growing up. I didn't really know about her until I became a teenager and Broken English came out. And, Broken English was amazing. And then there were tracks like Why Did You Do It? And it wasn't punk, but I was a teenage punk. It just fit right in with all that teenage punk stuff, You're into the Clash and the Sex Pistols and Susie and the Banshees. And you're into this new Marianne Faithfull album. It was incredible.
It was a really cool process. We shot over like the course of 2 years, to be honest. It's like independent filmmaking, basically. So you sort of go, and then for budget reasons or whatever, the politics behind filmmaking, you have to take a little bit of a hiatus and you get back again. But the energy that Ian and Jane had for the project never diminished. They were always going to make their film, and I really admire that about Ian and Jane, and also Beth, the producer. And yeah, it was so brilliant to get to collaborate on this piece and get to bring Marianne's story to the masses.
Everything. Yeah. Literally everything. We're so excited to see a film that's been made with her, alongside her, and really like doing justice her life, which was so much taken from her by the media. And this is an incredibly exciting moment in history, really, to put history right.
I mean, I think, the film is quite, very emotional, and I think, but the music is more of a celebration of her work with, all the artists that knew her and have been inspired by her. So I think it is a night of celebration, and I think that's how she would like it.
Thanks for watching The Fan Carpet. We're celebrating 23 years of filmmaking on the 10th of April. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more information and to hear more about the celebrations coming up.
The thing that really carries me through is the music.
Why don't you give me a sign? Like the sea that leads a trail along that shore. It's not your problem, it's mine. Everybody thinks that I'm okay. Sometimes I think I am too. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm waiting for the shockwaves to begin. Oh, won't you let me hold you for one time? Just a rainy day in a London cafe, a London cafe. So give me one last serenade. Say to me or swear at me till the night turns into day. And it was a shame when daylight faded, because we didn't notice at all.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.